there's a lot of the time people are just focusing on the 2%. Like that 2%, like of the young Muslim who's still doing this and he should be doing that and da-da-da. But like there's a whole world out there, and this faith wasn't just for like one set of people. It was for mankind, the whole of mankind. So I think we need content that can resonate and be delivered to the whole of mankind. Like if I speak, I like to speak in a way that anyone can listen to me speak and take something from it. Like anyone, like it's universal. It's the language, everything. It's not for 2% or this 1% of like, this is for the whole of mankind. And this is probably what your brother means when, why are you thinking so small? It's like, we got to think big. It's like, I mentioned this show where like they said Muslims like us, and so many Muslims went into a house, like 8 Muslims go into a house. And the first Muslim that goes in the house was like a blogger, female. She was dressed in a certain way, which like some of the guys was like turning their heads away, like, wow, look how she's dressed. Like the second Muslim that went in the house was a guitarist, came with his guitar, like, yeah, who likes music?
I remember I got approached for that show.
Yeah, see, so the third one was like, who wants some shisha? He brings his pipe with him, da-da. And it's like the guy that was one of the guys that was watching it with me was like, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at these people. And then the next person was like, I'm Muslim and I'm gay. And then next, and he was like, oh, look at this, always on mainstream media showing us in a bad way. And the next Muslim that goes on, I can't remember, but one of them was like, yeah, I follow the Quran and the Sunnah, like blah, blah, blah. And then I remember the guy said, I can't watch this. And I said, what's the matter? Tell me what's wrong. And he said, this is a bad representation of us. And the media always wants to show us in a bad way. And I thought 2 things from this. I said, we're always complaining about the way the media portrays us, but we never want to create media that portrays us in the right way. And the second thing I thought was, I actually think this is a very accurate representation of us. This is a very accurate representation, because you're in that bubble of that 1%. You think that's a bad representation because you're only seeing your house, the masjid, your house, the masjid, the brothers in the market, your house, but reality, there's a big world out there, bro. And if you looked at the Muslims in totality, that's how we are. Like 1 out of 10 is actually a very like reasonable amount, that 1 out of 10 is actually practicing in that way. There's a big world out there. And the thing is, a lot of our content and our videos only are for that 1%. And we've forgot about that other 8-9%. And how are they ever going to get better? Or how are they going to ever like progress if we're not creating content for them that they can? Do you understand what I mean? So
I agree completely.
We need to like start thinking it's not for everyone, but there needs to be more that reaches out to everyone.